Today's video, I'm going to share some of my favorite style tips, style strategies, style suggestions for women over 40. Hey, this is Netta. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my whole goal for this channel is to help you build a wardrobe and a style that you love so that you look beautiful and feel confident every single day. I think confidence is where it's at, and I hope that some of the principles that I share in today's video are going to help you with that. So before we get started, this is the Ageless Style Show on Tuesdays. That's my format for my YouTube video. So the first thing I want to start with today is the Buzzworthy pick of the week. So Buzzworthy is something that I have been using or something I've discovered that I love and that I'm excited to share with you guys. So this is from a brand called Via. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. They reached out to me and sent me these products. I have spoken briefly on this channel, and I'm actually going to do a more comprehensive video about this in the future, but about my challenges with menopause, because that's where I'm at. I know it's not something that we have traditionally talked about that much, but I like that it's being talked about a little bit more, because I think a lot of women, when they're going through this stage of life, feel like they're alone. And I think it's probably because of the research I've been doing and the work that I've been doing on it, that I have come across a lot of brands that are focused on helping women get through menopause with comfort and with minimizing the symptoms that come with this time of life. So Via reached out to me, and I was really excited because I'm always looking for natural solutions that can help with some of the symptoms that we experience. One of those symptoms, of course, is bloating and, excess weight gain and all the other stuff that comes with menopause. So they sent me a couple of teas, and I am a tea drinker. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm a tea drinker. So I was especially excited about these. And I've started with the Detox Booster. So it's a hibiscus flavored, and it says herbal supplement on it. A 10-day detox, 14-day, detox to kickstart your healthy menopause weight loss journey. So sounds good to me. I have been taking this for several days, and I will tell you, the first couple of days I was like, oh my goodness, is that working? Like, I could definitely, I think the very first day I let the tea bag steep a little too long. It was quite strong in terms of its effects. So I totally felt it in my stomach. But then I started, following the directions and letting it steep for the 3 minutes or whatever that it says to steep. And I have to say, I have really not only enjoy drinking the tea because it tastes amazing. In our culture, I'm Egyptian. We have a hibiscus tea that we serve cold that's almost like cranberry juice, it tastes like. So this has kind of that flavor. It's really, really yummy. I'm not a big herbal tea person, I have to say, and I love, love, love this tea. It's also got sienna leaf in it, which is known for helping with just keeping everything moving through your body. Is it senna or sienna? I think it's senna, sorry. Dandelion leaf, ginkgo, white tea leaf, black cohosh, cardamom. So lots of good ingredients. There's a matcha tea in it. And like I said, you can definitely, I've been taking it for a few days now, and I definitely have noticed a difference in the bloating, which is huge. After I finish the Detox Booster, I'm going to start with the Menoslim. Menoslim is, there are 30 tea bags in this, so it's like a month-long, basically program that you're on, but this is the lemon and lime flavor, everyday use weight loss tea that helps boost metabolism and assists in burning body fat. So sounds amazing. Again, really good ingredients: ginkgo leaf, dandelion leaf, rooibos. Rooibos got me through my pregnancies because it tastes like it has caffeine, but it doesn't. Black cohosh, licorice. I have been drinking these teas as part of my evening kind of wind down a little bit, and by evening wind down, I'm talking about the 10 minutes I get in between people coming into my room and asking me things. But I've been drinking it as the last, rather than drinking my regular English breakfast tea as the very last thing I drink for the evening. I've been drinking these in the evening with a little bit of agave in them, and I've just absolutely been loving them. So those are the two teas. The other product that they sent me is something called De-Bloat Premium Multi-Strain Probiotic. So if you're not taking a probiotic at any stage of your life, but especially through menopause, you're really missing out on some of the benefits. I will say, so I'm almost done with this bottle. I've only got a couple left. And it's made an amazing difference. When you first start a probiotic, if your body's not used to it, you may feel like your stomach is a little extra bloated for a couple of days, but then that quickly goes away and the benefits are really pretty remarkable. I have always struggled with my tummy area a little bit, and I will say that they have never felt better since I started using these products. So I definitely recommend them from Via. I will link them in the description box below so that you guys can try them out if you want. And again, I'm going to cover more of these issues and more of the challenges of menopause in a future video, as I share kind of what I have been doing to tackle some of the challenges in this time of life. Okay, so excited to talk about my style strategies, style tips, style suggestions, style commandments. I really struggled with what to name this video because I did not want it to come across as rules. These are not rules. These are suggestions. These are things to think about. These are maybe new ways to look at your style at this stage of life. So I hope that you'll find these helpful. These are things that I have kind of been, a list that I've been building as I've been working with women over the last many years, but things that kind of come up again and again. And so I wanted to kind of share them with you all in one place here. So anyway, I hope you find this list helpful. Let's get started. Okay, the first style strategy over 40 is to wear what you want, just don't let it wear you. So anytime I see tips about, oh, you should be minimal over 40, or you should have classic style over 40, or you should do this, or you should do that, or you should. I see so many women breaking it and looking amazing doing it. They break all of those rules and they look incredible. And how do they do that? They do that because they understand their personal style and they're unapologetic about their personal style, which is coming up in a minute. So really owning your personal style and saying, I love this. I feel amazing in it. I feel confident in it. I can rock this. That is the difference between looking like, that British expression of mutton dressed as lamb or whatever, or looking like we're out of place in our clothes, or feeling like we're trying too hard, or look like we're over the top, or any of those adjectives that we use in a derogatory way to express someone whose style is a little bit extra, right? We don't need to feel that way if we are dressing in a way that reflects our personal style. It is so critical, because if you own what you're wearing, if you're like, this is me and I feel amazing in it, the world is going to respond to that, and you're going to radiate confidence, which is what it's all about. It's not about, there's a cute little TikTok that I saw about, so you don't like my outfit? I don't wear my outfit for you to like it. I'm going to try to link it below, but I thought it was really cute. You will care less about what other people think about your outfits, or not care at all, because you will feel like you and the best version of you, and people respond to that. They don't respond to the clothes necessarily. You may not get people saying, oh, I want that outfit, or that outfit is, I would totally wear that outfit. Instead, what you'll find is that people respond to your confidence and the little spring that you have in your step, the little extra spark that you have when you feel beautiful, and you feel, most of all, you feel like yourself in what you're wearing. So that spark is what we're going for, right? It's not, oh, I love that top. That's so cute. I mean, that's great, but that isn't the end goal. The end goal is for you to feel like you. And so if you wear what you want in a way that really expresses who you are and your personal style, your clothes will never wear you. You will look beautiful. You will look confident. You will look at home in your clothes. I was talking to my daughter recently about style for teens and what their whole philosophy is. And she said, we don't ever want to look like we're trying too hard. And I think when you see somebody who's wearing something that they were told to wear, or that they were told they should be wearing, but it doesn't suit them, it looks like they're trying too hard. And they've got that really self-conscious kind of, they look like they're off, right? Like they're not comfortable in their own skin. And so that's exactly what we're trying to avoid. We don't want to look like we're trying too hard. We want to look like these clothes are my clothes. They make me feel beautiful. I'm comfortable in them. And then people can forget about the clothes and focus on you and your spark and your joy and your radiance and your all the things that you possess and that you bring to this world, right? So wear what you want, just don't let it wear you. And if you're wearing clothes that make you feel like you, that is going to be a no-brainer. It's going to be super, super easy for you. Okay, I can go on and on about this in case you can't tell. So I'm so passionate about it. Okay, the next one is when in doubt. If you're trying to come up with a strategy for an outfit and you're stuck and you're getting dressed and you're like, I don't know what to wear. When in doubt, keep the clothes simple and the accessories interesting. So this is a good go-to every day if you are still working on developing that personal style that's going to give you that spark, going to give you that confidence, that's going to make you feel like you are radiating your personal style. Start with accessories because they can be the easiest and least intimidating way to start incorporating your personal style into your outfits. So for example, I'm going to pick, most basic of the basics that everybody talks about. If you're talking about a white shirt and jeans and it's super, super basic, how will you take that white shirt and jeans and style it so that it feels like you? So we actually did this as an exercise in the Ageless style program, and the difference between the way one woman styled the white shirt and jeans and another woman styled the white shirt and jeans was pretty remarkable. It really is a blank canvas that you can use to express your personal style. So when you talk about things like, oh, my style is classic with a little bit of boho and a little bit of edgy or whatever. One of the easiest ways to express that is through your accessories. So if you're going to take a white shirt and jeans and you're going to put them with penny loafers or any loafers and maybe add a crisp navy blazer and pearls, you're going to get a very different effect than if you add a moto jacket, studded boots, and like a chunky chain necklace. So obviously I'm going to extremes here with both of these preppy and edgy style personalities, but what accessories can do to a blank canvas outfit is remarkable. So if you're in doubt, or if you're still in that exploration phase, or if you're just having one of those days where you just don't know what to wear, pick the two simplest, most basic, most minimal, most solid, most on the surface, boring pieces that you own, and then start having fun with accessories and start layering on, piling on the accessories until you feel like you've hit your sweet spot, where it's not too much, it's not too little, it's right there in your comfort zone, and you feel like you're really expressing your personal style with your accessories. Have fun with this. It's very hard to do it wrong if you feel confident and comfortable in what you're wearing, and if you're like, yes, this is me, go for it. Okay, so the next style strategy is, I've done a whole video on the challenges with classic style. And this is the thing about classic style. Classic style can read old, especially if we layer on all the classic pieces and we wear them in a very classic way. So for example, after a certain age, wearing pearls with a tweed jacket, with a silk scarf can look like, very prim, very proper, very mature, and almost matronly. So we have to take apart those elements and wear them in a way that's a little ironic, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more casual. So maybe you don't do your tweed jacket with a silk scarf with pearls, unless you wear all three of those elements in a really interesting, fresh, and contemporary way. But you're putting them all together, and just say you're doing a very classic looking Chanel looking suit, and it's the full suit, and you're wearing it with very ladylike kitten-heeled pumps, and then you've got a silk scarf tied artfully around your neck, and then you're also wearing pearls. Yes, is this an elegant outfit? Absolutely. But at 30, an outfit like that will look probably maybe a little bit too mature, but it can look elegant and classic. At 50 or at 70, it's going to look matronly. It just is, because those are pieces that are so classic, and when you're wearing all of them together, it sends a very like I said, more mature message. So instead, maybe wear your silk scarf with a more casual outfit and wear it with jeans. Wear it loop through your purse handle or your belt loop, or wear it around your neck in a more casual way. Wear your tweed jacket in a more contemporary, more casual way. Be very careful of those very matching very classic outfits, because not only do they not really give you an opportunity to express your personal style because you're kind of wearing something just the way it came, right? But it also is absolutely going to look more mature. So one of the tricks that they do in movies, is if they want an actress to appear older, is that they put her in very, very classic, very prim, very buttoned up looks like this, and instantly she's going to appear older. So keep that in mind. If you've got classic style, try to wear your classic pieces in more contemporary ways. Okay, the next style strategy is to remember that too much is too much, but too little is boring. So we're always trying to find that balance of accessories that really, like I said initially, really reflects and expresses our personal style, but also feels balanced. So, and that's going to be different for every single woman. I might look at an outfit and be like, oh, she could use a little color, she could use a little, but if you've got minimal style, minimal accessories are going to be where it's at for you. If you've got maximal style, maximum style, that's going to be where it's at for you. So try to find that balance and where it works for you. It's going to be different for every woman, but you want to get to a point where you're looking at your outfit and you're like, that's perfect. I wouldn't add or remove a thing from this accessories wise. Same with clothes. We don't want to be over the top unless our style is over the top and we walk into a room and we own it, right? We don't want to be super like minimal and, under accessorized unless our style is really minimal and we own it. So it has to be a reflection of your personal style in order for you to pull off too much or too little. The thing I will say about both extremes of personal style, if you're an over the top, like maximalist, all out maximalist, like an Iris Apfel, for example, or if you're a minimalist, I would say Meghan Markle is probably a minimalist. Whatever you think of her right now, because there's so much controversy around her, but her style is more minimal. It's doing those two extremes really well that makes them work for those women. So Iris Apfel has an eye for color, for pattern, for texture, and a confidence that makes her choices work for her. Whereas if I went and grabbed Iris Apfel's jewelry and put it on my body and was like trying to do the same thing as her, I would be a hot mess, right? Meghan Markle is very deliberate about the clothing that she picks, how her clothes fit, how she styles those pieces, so that minimal on her never looks boring because everything was so well chosen. So it's harder to pull off the too much and the too little extremes unless you're really confident and you really work on it and you really figure out how to express that for you. And that's why most of us feel more comfortable and fall somewhere in the middle. So too much is too much, too little is too little. Find your sweet spot along that continuum and own it. Okay. Stop apologizing and explaining. Okay, this is something I've been hearing from the women in my Ageless Style program quite a bit, that as they go through the program and they up-level their style, they're getting feedback. And some of it is not always that positive, like, oh, where are you going? Where do you think you're going? What are you so dressed up for? One of the things that I think we need to own after a certain age is our right and ability to express ourselves however we want to express ourselves. So if that means getting a little bit dressed up to go to Target because that's the only place you're going that day, so be it. I get asked this question all the time. I don't care. I don't care, because I'm really comfortable in how I look. I'm really comfortable in my personal style, and I'm comfortable in how I'm presenting myself. Does that mean that there are situations in life where it's going to look odd? Like I'm probably not going to wear an evening gown into Target, but a nice outfit, absolutely, why not? Just because I'm the only one at the store who's not wearing flip-flops and shorts doesn't mean that I'm not going to wear a nice outfit. And so being a couple of levels dressier than everybody around you is completely fine. And again, finding that sweet spot. You don't want to go, if your style is really casual, you don't want to go really casual to a setting that requires you to be a little dressier, and you don't want to be formal at, a barbecue. But, given obviously within the confines of common sense and appropriateness for a situation, feel free to wear your cute clothes every single day, even if no one around you is doing it. Not only will you get that extra boost of energy and of confidence and positivity that comes with looking and feeling your best, people will respond to that, and eventually they'll stop saying something. And if someone says, "Why are you all dressed up?" Oh, yeah. Whatever, like, just blow it off. It doesn't make any difference. They're just wondering why they didn't get dressed and how they can get inspiration from you. And eventually people will stop commenting. The only people that comment on my clothes anymore are people that I don't know or I hardly ever see. So, and I don't really care. So we need to get to a point where we need to stop apologizing or explaining why we're wearing. Don't come into a room apologizing for what you're wearing, explaining why you look the way that you look. You don't owe anybody an apology or an explanation. You owe yourself the gift of getting dressed in a way that makes you look and feel beautiful every single day. So let me know in the comments if you ever get feedback when you feel like you've pulled out all the stops and are looking a little extra cute that day. If you ever get feedback that's not entirely positive, keep in mind that is a reflection of that person's challenges and issues and has absolutely nothing to do with you. Okay? The next thing I want to talk about is related to personal style again. So very few women can say 100%, I am classic, I am boho, I am preppy, I am edgy. I've met a couple, but for the most part, most of us are a mix of influences, a mix of things that we have absorbed over the years, things that we've taken from movies and books and TV shows and other women around us, our moms and our sisters and our friends and our coworkers and different influences that we have soaked in over the years. All of these combinations of influences come together to create your personal style. And so if you think of your personal style as a few words that like buckets and that you can fill with different outfits and different accessories, it might be a little bit more helpful. So for example, for me, feminine, bold, whimsical, creative, those are adjectives that I use to describe my personal style. And so in some of my outfit formulas, all of those adjectives are going to show up. In other outfit formulas, I'm going to be like, well, maybe I'm just going to be feminine today. Or maybe this outfit is just strictly kind of creative, and I might fill all the buckets with one outfit and just one or two with another. And so in like a recipe where maybe one recipe calls for salt and pepper and the other recipe calls for your whole spice cabinet, I want you to look at your style like that and give yourself room to express yourself differently from day to day, from week to week, definitely from month to month and year to year, and to let your style evolve with you. Not to just say, well, I'm classic, I can't wear that. If you're drawn to it, if you respond to it, if you want to try it. If it feels off to you, then you've learned something about yourself. If it feels amazing, then maybe you've learned something else about yourself. Either way, you can't lose. So be open to taking yourself out of the style box that you may find yourself in, trying new things. You will learn something about your style, about what flatters you, about what you love, about what you feel confident in, that will help you get better and more intentional about styling yourself in the future. So, just own that style recipe of yours, whatever it is, from day to day, and don't be afraid to mix it up. Okay, the next style strategy, style suggestion is that perfection is aging. So in the same way that I said that classic style, really buttoned up, prim and proper style can be aging, I will say that having everything too perfect and too polished can be aging. So we want, I hear from women all the time that, oh, I want to look polished. I want to look polished. The polished outfits that we're often drawn to in magazines are women who have styled themselves in an artful way, but it still looks effortless. Sometimes after a certain age, if everything is perfect, that kind of polished, that level of polished can read a little bit too mature. So if you're wearing, beautiful silk dress with a matching silk jacket, or, a suit and, sheer hose that are undetectable, and a beautiful, perfect pair of pumps, and the earrings and the hair and everything are just so, that level of polished looks a little bit dated, first of all, because really the prevailing aesthetic right now is a little bit more effortless, and that outfit really looks like you've made a big effort. And I think that's the distinction. If I can put my finger on it, I can see it when I can spot it when I see it. But what you want is for your outfits to look a little bit underdone, a little bit undone, a little bit effortless. And again, going away from looking like you've tried too hard. So we can have that confidence in feeling beautiful in our clothes and wearing beautiful pieces, and then maybe remove an element that gives you that overly polished look, so that you've got a little bit more of an effortless vibe, as the kids would say, or feeling in that outfit. So keep in mind that too polished isn't going to be flattering over the age, I think, of 40 or 50. Effortless is where it's at, and if we can find a way, whatever our personal style is, to get that effortless feeling when we're at our dressiest or at our most formal, then we've nailed one of the secrets of personal style. That's what makes people like Jennifer Aniston, who can wear a $10,000 gown and make it look like she just wears that every day. And of course she does wear stuff like that every day, but you know what I mean? Like that feeling of like, I didn't try too hard. This is who I am. And it's just beautiful on her. So that's what we're going for. Effortless over polished. Okay. The next strategy I want to share is that, and I touched on this a little bit, is that accessories are everything. A lot of times what I'm seeing with women over 40, over 50, is that we forget that accessories are really what's going to complete an outfit. So we can put together a really stylish outfit, and then the shoes or the bag or the jewelry really bring the outfit down. And those are the keys to completing any outfit in a stylish way. So in all of the outfit idea videos that I've done, you'll see beautiful, simple, sometimes very basic outfits made with nothing but wardrobe staples that look really stylish because they added shoes, a bag, and jewelry that tied everything together and made it beautiful. So don't discount, and I know a lot of women have foot issues. I would encourage each of you to do the homework, do the legwork, do the research that you need to find beautiful shoes that you can comfortably wear and live in, because they are the number one thing that I see that pulls an entire outfit down. You can look beautiful and then you're wearing frumpy or clunky shoes, and it just kind of ruins the outfit, and it takes away all of that effort and that personal style that you put into that outfit. So shoes are one of the key things that can really pull an entire look down. The other thing, like I said, is bags. Are you carrying a huge, clunky, awkward, potentially frumpy bag that looks like you're carrying everything but the kitchen sink in it all day, every day, and it's pulling down your outfits? It's making your outfits look sloppy. It's making them look unintentional. It's making them look aging. And then the other thing to think about, of course, is jewelry. Your jewelry needs to be contemporary. Your everyday pieces that you reach for over and over again need to be contemporary, because if you're wearing all of your, like I've said this in the past, all of your sentimental pieces all at once, and you've got like 5 rings on and they're all kind of dated, or you're wearing jewelry that just really doesn't contribute to your overall outfit, then you're going to find that your outfits kind of fall flat, and you're not getting that look that you are going for. So if your goal is to look contemporary and stylish, and like you're staying on top of things trend wise and style wise, make sure that your bag, your shoes, and your jewelry are chic, that they reflect your personal style, that they're flattering, and that they work with your wardrobe. So accessories are everything. Final style strategy that I want to share today is to skip the Garanimals for grown-ups. So we've seen these outfits. We've all seen these outfits where everything matches everything else and it's all very, very matchy. So, I was saying that if you go head to toe, really matchy, head to toe, really polished, it can look a little bit matronly. These outfits are not polished, but they're definitely matronly, because when you've got matching top and matching bottoms and they're both mature looking and they're both dated looking like that, that's what these outfits are. They come where, oh, you've got this very specific shade that is echoed in the pants, or sometimes it'll be like, oh, the pants and the top are printed, and then they've got a cardigan that pulls out the shade that goes over it, or a little jacket or a bolero that goes on over it that pulls the same color from that outfit. These outfits are like the opposite of what we want to be reaching for. Instead of reaching for these printed outfits with a solid piece in the same color that ties everything together, instead really work on building beautiful wardrobe essentials and adding interest with accessories. Like, that is going to be a much better strategy if you're looking for something effortless and everyday that you don't have to think about, than reaching for these Garanimals for grown-ups. Obviously, I'm dating myself, but if anyone remembers, Garanimals are really like, they were kids' clothes that, they were designed to go together. Like, I guess if the animal matched the other animal, then those two pieces went together. And I didn't love it as a concept for kids. I definitely don't love it as a concept for adults who wants to wear everything just one way. These pieces, not only are they dated and not at all flattering, but they're also limiting. You can only wear them a certain way, right? You can wear that top with those pants, and it's not really designed to give you that versatility that we're looking for in our wardrobe. So skip the Garanimals for grown-ups and build instead a wardrobe of versatile pieces that really reflect your personal style and that are contemporary and stylish. So I hope that these style strategies helped you maybe look at some things in a different way, maybe gave you something to consider in your own personal style, and gave you some ideas to work with. Let me know which was your favorite in the comments below. If there are any that you've developed for yourself, I'm sure you have many more to add to this list. Let me know in the comments. I just love hearing from you. If you have any questions, I get some of my best YouTube video ideas from you guys, so definitely share them in the comments. Don't forget, before you leave, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and then most importantly, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be the first to know. I upload new videos every Tuesday and every Friday. You'll get a little alert that says, Nana just uploaded a new video, and then you can hop on over to YouTube and watch it. Love you guys. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you in the next video.